In special education, vocational teacher, veteran teacher.
Okay. Um, this says, explain how I would determine, oh, you're doing that. The question, how does the campus recognize and celebrate those who implement strategies in support of the campus vision? I know that we have actually district-wide, we have the Posse Patrol that comes in and gives grant money and awards grants. And so when you receive a grant, you get a plaque to put outside your door. And I think everybody knows who has gotten grants and maybe who hasn't in the past year because of those plaques. So that was really, really interesting. How are these contributions and achievements effectively communicated to the staff and students and community? Well, I'm a parent as well as a teacher, and our principal communicates all the things like that every Thursday. Anything that's gone on at the high school or has to do with high school students achieving or teachers achieving, he sends out in his thoughts for the week. So I know I enjoy getting that as a parent as well as an educator. We are privy to that information. Let's see. How does the campus use innovative thinking and learning experience to promote its campus vision? Honestly, I think the implementation of our iPads has been huge in this because you're able to teach outside of the box of a book and paper and pen. So I think it leads to creativity in students that maybe weren't good book and paper students and can operate an iPad and do things that I can't even do with an iPad, and make these really, really professional looking presentations and different things with different programs. So how does the campus vision impact morale? Well, I just hope I'm an example of all these things that we have in our campus vision. I love working here. Each of our teachers seem to have almost all of these qualities that we're trying to instill in our students. We've integrated our technology. Almost every lesson that I do has some piece of technology in it. And our students can fail, but then we teach them how to go on from failing. Especially in special ed, I know a lot of our students may not reach the academic standards that gen ed students do, but every learning experience for our students is a celebration. And so I just think that all of this is encompassed in everything that teachers do here on our campus.
Thank you. Paige Connell, 7th year teacher, EOC interventionist, Midway High School.
Hi. Okay, number one, how does the campus recognize and celebrate those who implement strategies in support of the campus vision? One thing that comes to mind is that teachers who are pursuing an administrative track, like getting their master's or their principal certification, have an option to shadow administrators, to follow them around several days throughout the year, to really get like hands-on experience and kind of train teachers to be administrators. And so we are able to recognize those people, and we kind of have that little internal communication to celebrate those who are striving for academic success or who are striving for more professional development. That's communicated to our campus in lots of different ways. Letter B, how are these contributions and achievements effectively communicated to the staff, students, and community? One cool thing we started doing this year is Student Council has a Teacher of the Month, and so those students will select a teacher who embodies lots of different qualities, like is a good instructor and has good relationships with students and who is very school spirited, and they will award that teacher a plaque for their room, and they do kind of like some pomp and circumstance when they bring it to them, and the teachers get their own parking spot. That's communicated to all of Midway parents and students and community leaders who are subscribed to our email blast. So that's a really cool way to show once a month, here's one teacher who's standing out as a student favorite. I think that really is a cool thing, whether it's you or not. It's just cool that we are recognizing each other and celebrating the things that we do here together. Letter C, how does the campus use innovative thinking as a learning experience to promote the campus vision? So one of our vision goals is to integrate technology and that works really well with our iPad, our one-to-one initiative. Every Tuesday, core teachers during our common planning time go to a Tech and Teaching Tuesday meeting. So we have a different focus every time, and it's usually about one way that focuses on pedagogy and how to implement technology with that. So how are we using technology to become better teachers? What can we learn ourselves that we can then implement into our classrooms, that we can share with our peers? It is guided by administrators, but it's also a lot of teacher focus, especially after we do one meeting. The second one will be kind of a reflection meeting, and we'll learn a lot about the things that we are promoting that relate to our technology, which is one of our campus goals. And then letter D, how does the campus vision impact morale? Some things that are in our vision are like modeling quality leadership, embracing diversity, integrating technology. I really think this promoting a passion for learning is a really great part of our vision plan that I think separates Midway out from a lot of other schools, that we solicit some of the best high quality teachers, administrators, faculty, and staff, and work with each other to build each other up. And so as a campus, I really think that morale is strong. I mean, every person has a different opinion, but as a whole, I think that most people feel very cohesive and very collaborative, and that the things that we do communication-wise and the things that we are being held to, the standards we're being held to, make us feel really positive about our jobs and our roles here.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Julie Beth Moore, science teacher, Midway High School, year 7 teaching.
All right, so the first question is, how does the campus recognize and celebrate those who implement strategies in support of the campus vision? And in my experience this year in particular, teachers are picked out and they can present their new ideas within the PLCs, particularly on the Tech and Teaching Tuesdays, and they can share their ideas with their fellow colleagues. And there's also time as well that we teachers have had the opportunity to share their knowledge and expertise in the professional development days right before school starts. So when the teachers are here and the kids aren't, they can share their expertise that way as well. Keep going. Okay, so the second one, how are these contributions and achievements effectively communicated to the staff, students, and the community? One way that are you going to cut that out?
You're good, yeah.
Okay, one way that staff achievements are communicated are in the weekly emails that Mr. Gasaway sends out, which I think are really, really important, just so that we know not only what our fellow faculty members do, but also the students. Also, there have been announcements either by the Midway ISD Twitter or the Midway High School Twitter that announce how faculty and staff are doing with things in the classroom, and I think that's really pretty awesome. And the second one, how does the campus use innovative thinking as a learning experience to promote the campus vision? I feel like just the whole time that we have within the PLCs, even if it's just our little biology cohort, we are constantly bouncing ideas off new ways that we can do certain activities. And I think this kind of also plays into the last question, is how does this campus vision impact the morale? As I just feel like with us bouncing all of these ideas off of one another, we're creating change within the classroom to see how we can best impact our students and do the best for them. But it's also promoting a whole passion for learning. Just, it's so neat being able to have all these experiences from someone who's been teaching 20 plus years to someone who is just now a first year teacher, and how all of our ideas are truly, truly coming together to really promote that change and promote learning and passion within all of us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Salisbury, veteran teacher, 14 years.
I think, our campus does a really good job of recognizing our outstanding teachers. We do that in faculty meetings. Anytime there's an achievement, they call out those faculty members and the things that they've done well. And then our principal does a really great job every week. He sends out a newsletter that goes to the entire community, and then we all get to see that. And then we also have a student newspaper that also highlights some various things that the students and the rest of the staff are doing well. One of the things that I think that's real innovative here at Midway High School is our one-to-one initiative with every kid having an iPad. I know for me personally, it's allowed me to use a bunch of different things to have better student engagement, especially with the math, and kind of draw them in when we're able to use technology to do virtual reality things, to do virtual reality scavenger hunts and things like that. And I think it's really made a big difference in the campus morale, having this kids having the tie-in with technology and all the things that we do.